Good morning everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian, aka Tracer, and we're going to do some Farming Sim 17 homesteading. This is the last day of spring, as you can see on the top right. Summer is coming up, and let's have a look at our calendar. We don't have any fields planted yet. We have to actually create our fields. I gotta plow them, and then hopefully on the first 2 days of summer, I might be able to get in some soybeans if the temperature gets warm enough. As you can see, there's a 10 degrees Celsius, but it's in blue, which means that you can't actually plant. You have to wait until it turns white, so it's warm enough for the seeds to germinate. So hopefully by the first day in summer, the temperature should be okay where we can at least plant soybeans. Next year we could look at doing wheat, barley, and canola on the last day of the spring. So what I got to do today, I have to go over to the equipment area over here and finish loading up some fertilizer. I brought in a load yesterday of fertilizer, and I got partway through unloading it into the trailer and then the storage tank, but it got too dark, so we're going to do that today. Start her up. Yeah, we're partially loaded. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this old Massey Ferguson equipment. This is really neat. This stuff is really fun to drive. And this should just empty out automatically. Line her up. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe I should have bought this homestead a little bit later on in the season. Maybe the fall. Because if I can't get a crop in, if I can't get my fields done and get a crop in this summer, it might not be worth. Sorry, I just gotta focus. Oops. These can be very finicky sometimes. There we go. Yeah, I was saying, it might have been better to buy this in the fall or winter, and then get it ready for the summer. Because then I could have had a chance to get the fields ready, the fields prepped for early planting. But oh well. It's all fun at the end of the day. Oops. There we go. Yeah, you may have noticed grass below where I am now. What I did yesterday too is that I ran the snow blower, and I cleaned off the area so it would dry out quicker. At some point, I'm probably going to bring up a couple loads of gravel. And put a proper parking pad on here, or driving surface. That should be good. And the last pallet. Okay, that's all the pallets loaded. Now let's take this trailer. I'll probably park it back there with the other one. Not sure where I'm going to store my trailers at this point. Go around this snow pile. I should probably take down this tree too. And maybe this other one. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now let's go empty this into the bin. Jump out and open up the hatch. Currently we got 275 liters, I'm guessing. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Go to external view. Let's empty this. There we go. We got the symbol for dumping, and it's taking it nice. Oh, I love this Massey Ferguson stuff. And 7,000. That should be good. I'll just park this next to the next to the harvester. For now. So I think I'm done with this. Actually, no, I'm gonna go clean up that equipment pile, I think. I got a bunch of old equipment that I need to organize. Close that, and then this should transfer over. At some point it'll transfer over. Okay, anyway, we'll check back on that later. Okay, so that's the fertilizer, compost heap. So we got fertilizer for a season. How's our fuel looking? 5,000, we're good for fuel. Haven't brought water up here yet. Now, I think this is where we have to go here. Okay, so let me just dump this off first. Not the arms, just... There we go. That's got it. So, that's my fuel tank. Now, is it facing this way or the other way, probably? Now, let's see if I can get this hooked up. Yes. Well, I won't need that till next year, but I guess it's good to have still. So I will need it at some point. Now, am I going to be able to get in here? Well, I'll see if I can shift this out of the way a little bit. Just a bit. Oh, perfect. Oh, a silage fork. And this is all stuff that the original owner left. Like I said, I just bought this year and I'm in the process of organizing things now. Round bale lifter. Now I wonder if I could tip this over. I'm guessing this is usable. This water trailer. Oops. No. Do these pallets move? Of course not. Oops, wrong key. Yeah, it was a good thing that I used this this Massey Ferguson tractor as opposed to the John Deere. John Deere has a horrible turning radius. Let's see if I can get in here and get this connected. And just hopefully back out. Well, it appears this is functional. Although everything is frozen, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get water until the summer at least. Take it down to the river and load it up. Just leave that there for now. Let's have a quick look at the map. So it looks like this shelter here is closest to the fields I'm going to be working, so I should probably store my implements over here as opposed to the other area. Now I'm not going to need this right away, so I'll put this a little bit further to the back. And the first piece of equipment I'm going to need is definitely going to be the plow, so let's go grab that. Oops. Yeah, this thing's pretty finicky with keyboard control. Gonna have to move my vehicles first. Okay. Oops, start the engine first. Right. Shut her down. And I'm probably gonna move the Land Rover. Yep. Gotta get the sewing machine. I love this vehicle. This is really cool. Awesome 4x4. We'll just put it here for now. Not expecting any visitors, so we should be good. Okay. Oh, really? How did he park that? Okay, we're out of there. Soil is frozen. Won't be needing that right away. And then I'll be needing the fertilizer after that. I should be able to get in there now. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's move this other stuff. Oops. I'll park this next to the tankers. Let's get the ATV out of the way. Now we should be able to get the cultivator cleared. Boy, this stuff needs a good cleaning too, doesn't it? I'm really looking forward to the summer. I can't wait to get on the fields. And there's a couple of fields I'm going to have to clear as well, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, nothing is ready in this on this map. I have to set up every single thing. But that's kind of the fun of homesteading, is doing that sort of thing. Oh, good, thank you. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to get that or not. I'll just store that in the third area here. If it'll let me back up. So I think we're good to go. I have all my field implements here. I'll need my plow first, cultivator, sowing machine, and fertilizer. Got the stump grinder. Won't need those 2 tanks for a while. Got my timber trailer. Whoops. And I think I'm gonna store these implements over. Where should I put those? I shouldn't be using these that often. Maybe I could store these down here. Down on the end. I could use the last bay here for just loose equipment. °C. I sometimes like to drive in the first person. The only bad thing about first person in this game is you really can't see ahead of you. Like your depth, well, my depth perception, anyways, is pretty crappy in this game. Do you guys have a preference for what you prefer seeing when someone's driving? Do you prefer the third person or first person? I think a lot of people like third person mostly. And let's go back to that here. Just about done. Two more pieces. Oops. When I'm driving in third person, I'm actually using the keyboard and mouse. But when I'm driving with first person, I'm using my G27 steering wheel with track IR. And I'll just put this in behind for now. I'll probably wind up storing that over by the over there by the silage pit. Just leave it out. Leave it where it needs to be used, basically. And I gotta sell that log fork I just passed. I've already got one. "5 degrees. It's warming up. I wonder. Alt S. Ground's still too frozen. Yeah, I'm in the process too of looking for a video editor, because what I would like to do is to fast forward or cut through scenes that might not be that interesting for everybody. But unfortunately, I don't have some video editing software right now, so I gotta show everything. If you guys have any suggestions as to a half-decent editing software suite, could you please let me know in the comments? I would really appreciate it, because that's something that I would love to get into. Okay, let's get back here, put this stuff away. I got a Twitch channel as well that I sometimes stream farming, and of course it's all live. There's no fast forwarding. But if I'm doing this just for YouTube, it might be better to. So I gotta concentrate. It might be better to fast forward if I can through some of the more boring stuff. There we go. But this kind of gives you a good feel for everything that needs to be done. Okay, let's go to external view. And I've actually been parking the vehicles in this way, so I'll keep doing that for now. get them out of the elements, which actually makes a difference with the seasons mod. It lowers your maintenance cost when it comes time to do maintenance on them. Okay, so I checked out. We got fertilizer. I want to go have a look at the fertilizer. Let's have a look at our levels. Got our vehicles. 8,000, more than enough fertilizer. We have enough fuel. Let's go check our seed storage out. Don't need water right now. I am planning on getting sheep to start with, but I got time to get some water, and that should be more than enough. Yeah, so I think the next step for me is going to be to get a washer, pressure washer, clean up some of this equipment, and then get ready for the first day of summer, which hopefully the ground should be clear of snow and unfrozen, and I should be able to start plowing my very first field, which should be field number 1. I'm thinking for the field over on the left, the northwest part of the map, I was thinking of putting grass there so I could create grass bales and or hay bales. Field number 1, first season, I'm probably gonna have to plant soybeans, and then I can get field number 2 ready, and I can alternate between wheat, barley, canola, and then field number 3 that's covered in trees, so I'm gonna have to do some timber work there to get that field prepped for planting the next year. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you like what you've seen, please subscribe, as I would like to do more, and thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day.